Today you are going to see how I have created this slide. First, the question comes on the first click, and on the second click the answer will appear like this. So let's start. Hello friends, my name is Sachin and you are watching this video on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe after watching this video. Okay, so let's create a new slide. Right click on this previous slide and click on New Slide. Highlight the entire slide and then remove the text boxes by pressing the delete button on your keyboard. Now I'm going to insert a shape. This is a rectangular rounded corners. Alright. While the shape is selected, you will able to see the format menu is available. Click on it. Here you will find shape fill option available. When you click on the drop down, you will see many colors. I'm going to select black. Now let's put some effect in this shape. Click on shape effect preset. From the preset option, you can select many different type of effects. I'm going to select the second option. There is second preset. Okay. Now you can see this shape is looking a little bit different and kind of a 3D. Now watch carefully. When I click on the blank space in the slide, it takes me to the home menu. From the home menu, I have selected the text box. Alright. In the text box, I'm going to type the title. Fill in the blanks. When you click on the outer layer of the text box, it will be highlighted. Select the highlighted text box and drag it on top of the black box which you have earlier created. The color of the text and the box is same, so we have to change the color of the text. Again, go to format and click on text fill. From the drop down, select white color. Now we are going to change the size of the text. Highlight the text and right click. This will open up a text menu. From the drop down, select an appropriate size which you want. I'm going to adjust the text in the center. The alignment line appears automatically to show whether the text is in center or not. Now let's choose another shape. This time I'm going to choose oval. Okay, from the shape menu I've selected oval shape and I'm going to create a round circle. Alright. While the shape is highlighted, the format menu will appear. From the format menu, once again we are going to select shape fill. You can select any color you want. I'm going to select purple. Now let us quickly select a shape effect. From the preset menu, I'm going to select the second preset option. Next we are going to add text on the circle. So there are two options. First you can select the text box and directly click on the circle. Second way is to select the text box and enter the text inside the text box. Okay, so now increase the font size. Select the size which you want. This looks okay. Adjust the text box in the center. Make the text bold by clicking on the bold symbol in the home menu. While the text box is selected, click on the format option and go to text fill and select the color. I'm going to select white. Now we are going to put some effect on the text. So select the text box and click on text effects. I have selected offset bottom left effect. You can select any effect you want. Now let's add another shape. From the box you can select any shape, but this is a new shape. I want the same type of shape which I have created earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this and I'm going to press Ctrl. While pressing Ctrl, I will move it at the side. So watch it carefully. While pressing Ctrl, I am moving it at the side. Now it will make a duplicate copy of the same shape. Alright. I will stretch this into an oval. Okay, that's good. Now let's arrange it properly at the center. We also have to move this one at the center just before the oval. Select both and then move it just beside the oval. Yeah, that's great. Now create one more text box. Alright. Type 1 over here and move it at the center. Now we are going to change the color of the font from the format, text fill, and click on the white color. Go to home menu and change the font of the text. Alright. Move it at the center. The font size is little bit bigger. Let's make it little small. That's good. Alright. Now let's give it some shadow effect. Let's get another shape, that is rectangle rounded corners. Alright. Oops. Okay. Let's make it a big one. Go to format and change the color of the shape. Okay, let's click on shape fill and I'm going to make it yellow. Let's see which yellow we should use. Yep, this looks good. If you see carefully, you will also see the border in the shape. So I don't want this border, so I'm going to remove it. Let's go to format. From the shape outline, click on no outlines. There you go. As you can see, now there is no outlines. I am also going to give effect to this shape. So let's see which one is looking good. Alright. Now I'm going to type a question over here, but instead of typing it out, I'm going to copy and paste it over here. So let's see how I do that. Let's go to my desktop. I have already saved the question in that notepad file. So let's copy it from here. That is Ctrl C, and now I'm going to paste it over here. That is Ctrl V. Or you can also right click and paste. Okay. Let me arrange it at a proper position. It will come over here. The size of the font is very small. Let's make it a little bigger. From the home menu, let's see which font should I select. This looks okay. The font size is still little big. Let's make it little small. Alright. Yeah, this looks good. Let's make it bold. I'm also going to put some text shadow effect. Let's go to format. Click on text effect and I'm going to select a shadow. This one will be okay. Alright. We have to add another text box for the answer. So let's go to the home menu. Click on text box. In the text box, type the answer. Alright. Move the text box to the location. Alright. We have to set a font for this text. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay. Alright. Let's make it bold. Okay. Also have to change the color. From the format, select the color. I'm going to select red. Also, I'm going to add shadow. Now, let's click on the slide 2 and see if there is any difference. As you can see over here, there is a shadow behind the shapes. But here, there is no shadows. So, on the slide 3, we have to change the shape effects. To do this, I'm going to press Ctrl and select all the shapes at the same time. Once the shapes are selected, you have to go to Format, Shape Effect, Presets and select the effect. Let's see how it looks in a slideshow. Okay, it looks good. Now we are going to add animation. To add animation, click on Animation tab. There are many types of animations are available. First, I'm going to select this black shape. Also, I'm going to click on Animation Pane. The animation pane is used to see the animation which we are going to add. You will see this in just a moment. So first, I have selected the shape and now I'm going to click on Fade Effect Animation from the top. Okay. Same with the text box. Click on the text box and then select the animation from the top. I'm going to select the fade once again. Now when I click on the shape or in the text box, you will see in the action pane the animation effect will be highlighted. Let me expand the animation pane. Here you can see the mouse symbol are showing. Click on the text box effect and from the drop down select with previous. Now when I click on play all, it looks much better than earlier. Now I'm going to apply animation on the shape, the purple shape. Let's select the purple shape and click on fade. Alright. Similarly, I'm going to apply animation on the text box. So first I'm going to click, not over here, I'm going to click on the fill in the blanks text box and now I'm going to click on Animation Painter. This will copy the animation from the fill in the blanks text box to the question box. Alright. Also have to add the animation on this one. So select it and then click on fade. Now let's do the same process. I'm going to click on Q text box. Then click on Animation Painter and again click on the text box. Now on the animation pane where you see the mouse sign, just click on the drop down and select with previous and leave the first one. Okay. Well, that looks good. I'm going to add one more animation on this text box. So let's click on it. And now go to Add Animation. From the drop down, select Zoom. One more animation we have to add over here. So once again click on Add Animation and then click on Spin. Adjust the text box at the center. From the Action pane, click on the Effect drop down and select with Previous. Now right click on the text box and make the font size little bit smaller. Okay, this looks good. Let's adjust it at the center. So the last animation which we have added on this text is taking a lot of time. So we are going to reduce it from the Action pane window. Alright. Now that is much better. Let's click on Play All and see how it works. Looks good. Next step is to put the animation on the yellow shape. So select the yellow shape and click on Fade Animation Effect. Alright. Select the animation from the Action pane window and put it on with Previous. Click on Play All to see how the animation is working. So far it looks good. Now let's select the text box. Click on Animation drop down menu and select Zoom Effect. Alright. Now go to Add Animation drop down and select Pulse Effect. From the Action pane, select the Zoom Effect and extend the time duration. Next step is to select the Pulse Effect and move it at the end of the Zoom Effect. Watch it carefully how I am doing. Alright. From the Pulse Effect drop down, select with Previous. Again we have to move the effect at the end. Okay. Now let's click on Play All and see how it works. Okay, that looks good. Now the last animation is left. So we are going to click on Programs text box and from the animation drop down select the bounce effect. Alright. One more effect we are going to add in this. So click on Add Animation and then select Wave. Well, that looks nice. From the Action pane, Wave Effect drop down, click on with Previous. Click Play All to check the animation. Okay, looks like there is some issue with the programs. Now watch it carefully how I am doing. We have to move the wave effect at the end of the previous animation. So watch it carefully. So select the animation and then move it at the end of the previous animation. Alright, let's play it again and check it out. Now it's more like it, but just a little bit more. Yep, that's great. Click on the slideshow icon to play it in the full screen. So on your first click, the question will appear, and then when you click again, the answer will appear. So this looks really good. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to watch the second part of this video, which I'm going to show you how to put a sound effect. So thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You're watching this video on YouTube and my name is Sachin Zami.